At first, I didn't think I would like the class very much, but then I started liking it because I figured out more about diseases and it's just cool.
What kind of class is she talking about? It's part of a program called Project Lead the Way at Pleasant Grove Middle School in El Dorado County.
So integrating science, technology, math, standards into a hands-on real-world applications.
You wouldn't think kids would be into that, but you'd be wrong.
So the kids are engaged, and it's not just a textbook with notes.
They've been doing a lot of hands-on work and online research, looking into the study of medicine, engineering, and even robotics. There's a lot going on, right down to dissecting a sheep's brain.
I was a little hesitant thinking there'd be students who wouldn't want to do that, but they have all, watched it happen, and eventually they all are in there cutting it up.
It's really fun, actually. We do all these interactive things. It's not as gross as you think it would be. At first, you're surprised to see how it looks like, but then you get used to it after a little bit.
He even called it his favorite activity so far. It takes every bit of funding to help bring projects like this to the classroom, including supportive funding from the California Lottery.
If you take away the state lottery funding for schools, you take away that percentage of funding that allows us to do those wonderful things with students.
That's right, lottery funding is but a small percentage of what it takes to fund public education in our state, despite the mistaken belief some have that it's supposed to cover everything.
We do get that, and it needs to be an honest conversation with them. There's a perception that the California State Lottery provides us with all of our instructional materials funding, and that's just not the case.
In fact, California Lottery funding was never designed to be the sole source of education funding in our state, but it has proven to be a consistent source. That, along with other funding, better allows teachers to think outside the box and do some of the things they do best.
As a teacher, you really feel like you're doing your job. That's fun to see them explore and take off with the information you give them and go farther.
Exactly how much farther is anyone's guess, but at least for now.
When I was little, I wanted to be a doctor, and then as I got a little older, I didn't want to be so much, and then this class is making me want to be a doctor a little bit more.
In El Dorado County, Donna Cordova, California Lottery News.